Hello, hello, it is Kasey from Kasey Plans. I am back to film my plan with me for August 11th to the 17th. I am using Supernova Girl, which is exclusive art in Sugar Pop Fizz's store. I do PR for Sugar Pop Fizz. You can use code Kasey to save 15% at checkout. This, again, exclusive art inspired by Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, one of my top all-time favorite Disney Channel original movies. Oh, so good. So, here are the stunning full boxes. We have Xenon, the Supernova Girl, and Nebula, Miss Raven Simone, computer with the lava lamp, little, like space drink, Cupcake, the stunning planner, Boots with zoom, 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 Zetus Lapidus, a zap pad, the cool space earrings, Lyric, zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom, my Supernova Girl. Then we have quarter boxes, squiggles. We have the date covers, bottom washi here, dots, layering bits, arrows. This is the full ultimate kit from her shop. We have a Monday to Sunday checklist, habit trackers, rounded boxes, post-it note boxes, just all the things. Extra full box here, Supernova Girl, half boxes, just various quarter, third, half boxes, etc. Extra full box here, gorgeous pattern, another checklist, some half boxes, appointment labels, quarter, third, half boxes, headers. And then I did pull in some extras because I did use this kit in my off-camera planner. So I have extra full boxes, just one, extra bottom washi, 2 extra full boxes here, and then some extra boxes that I did pull in. So that is the kit. Then I did pull in some of the small labels. Here are the extra skin tones that come with the kit free of charge. Little Xenon and Nebula. Glitter headers. And then I did get the deco, which is super fun. I love the like space theme. And I'm just pulling in a sparkly purple hollow. I don't know, not purple hollow. Just sparkly purple foil bundle. Sugar Pop Fizz is like, when I think of Sugar Pop Fizz, I think of purple, pink. So I'm pulling this in. So here are 2 sheets of the overlays and the headers. 2 sheets of the underlays, which are just dots, scripts, and icons. Then we have fun headers, layering bits, date numbers, and then the bottom washi. So without further ado, if you would like to see how this spread turns out, just keep watching. one of my, like, exclusive art collections. Really are top tier. So let's zoom in. This is the week after my birthday, so this is August. That script is from Carly Plans. You can use code Kasey15 to save 15% or mention me in the notes if she is already having a sale. So I wanted, because this is a Disney Channel original movie, I was like, Disney Channel original movies. I'm like, let me Google a list of the Disney Channel original movies. So, there are some that came out in the 80s that, okay, so they used to be known as Disney Channel Premiere Films. I'm going to be honest with you, I did not start watching until I was a little bit older. So, the original movies, I have a list. I think... Oh, there are some good ones. Under Wraps. I remember that. That came out around Halloween. That was like a mummy theme one. I do remember that. But I think my favorite, don't get me wrong, I do love Miss Xenon Carr, but I think my favorite of ever is Halloween Town. I think that's when my spooky bitch ways started, was when Halloween Town premiered, because Halloween is cool, if you know, you know, and if you know, you know, like, I assume people have seen Halloween Town by now, and if you haven't, that movie came out, like, a long time ago, and during Halloween, it is streaming... or it was, but there's this YouTube channel that has it streaming 24/7, which just like tickles my fancy in the best way. So yeah, I think my favorite is Halloween Town. I did enjoy Halloween Town 2 as well, but I did not like Halloween Town High, and I certainly did not like Return to Halloween Town because the original Marnie is not even in that movie. They replaced her with Sarah Paxton, but the Jess McCartney song in Return to Halloween Town is slaps and was way too dirty to be played on Disney Channel at that time. So these are from the Sparkly Purples from the foil bundle. This is from Carly Plans, all these. And then this is from SLO Planning. Lisa Shop is open. I do normally PR for her, but I think she's like busy, so you can order, but my code will not work anymore, but I still love Lisa Shop. And I was like, oh, the blue foil matches really well. So, okay, Under Wraps. I do remember that one. You Lucky Dog. I assume that's a dog movie. I have to be honest with you, do not remember that one. But I'm kind of going in order of when they came out. I'm on Wikipedia. I do remember Brink, the skateboarding movie. I assumed they were probably not children, but they had no business being that attractive. What is his name? Eric Von something? I don't want to say Von Trapp because I don't think that's right, but that man boy had no business being that attractive. None whatsoever. That was a good movie. I loved the Disney Channel original movies, and the thought of like being home, like you have to be home for it to premiere on Disney Channel. Truly nothing beats that, because I feel very empty inside, because things like TV shows don't really, like, I haven't been excited for a good premiere in a long time. Let's just say that. They just don't slap in the same way as they once did. And I'm not going to lie to you, it makes me really sad and depressed. More so than I already am, but yeah. So Brink was pretty good. I, of course, wanted to be a girly pop after that, but I am not, because I am absolutely not athletic. So those are the ones that came out in 1998. So this is from Carly. These are from Carly Plans: Sugar Pop Fizz, Carly Plans, and then the foil bundle. Then we're moving on to 1999. Oh, this was a good year for Disney Channel original movies. So first one that came out in 1999 was Xenon Girl of the 21st Century. How fitting that I'm using a little Xenon Girl of the 21st Century sticker kit. I have no idea why I just started talking like that. In case you're wondering, if you don't think I'm obnoxious, just know that I think I'm obnoxious, okay? And if you're like, oh, she's a bit much, yeah, I know that for a fact already. Anything you've said about me, I've definitely already said it about myself, so we're good. So Xenon Girl of the 21st Century, chef's kiss for a Disney Channel original movie, honestly. Protozoa had, I just have to be honest with you, as someone who has recently rewatched those movies, Protozoa definitely had a crush on Xenon. She was like 13. Disney, I don't know what you're doing, but you should not have had that man so close to those children. Not that he gave me sketchy vibes, but, you know, my Supernova Girl, that to me seems a bit much. So that was that. Can of Worms, I do remember that being a little bit, was it spooky? I kind of remember it being like gross, like monsters. Not that monsters are gross, just like gross for me because I'm scared. And I can't lay down my sticker straight. So Can of Worms came out. I vaguely remember that one. The 13th Year, that is about a boy whose mom is a mermaid and he becomes a mermaid when he turns 13, but he tries to hide it and people are like going to expose the mermaids. I do remember that one. I started to watch that one recently because I have not seen Disney Channel original movies in a minute, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I watch Disney Channel original movies every day, all day in my spare time. But I do remember the 13th Year, how he was not abandoned, but put on a boat by his mom, and then he becomes a mermaid, and he's like a really good swimmer, but he can't be too good of a swimmer because he's a mermaid, and he doesn't want to, like, his human parents don't want him to be, like, showing off, but boy, if you got it, flaunt it. That's what I have to say. So I do remember the 13th Year. Smart House. Oh, I very much remember that one, where this kid, this kid, his sister, and his dad, his mom died, and then he wins this contest to get a smart house, and the house wants to become his mom. Great movie. And I remember they have a really awesome dance sequence. Jump, jump, the house is jumping. Great movie. These two are from Carly Plans, foil bundle, Carly Plans, and the foil bundle. I love just yapping, absolutely not about the spread. This is my life. So I did enjoy Smart House. Johnny Tsunami, great surfing film. And I have never surfed, but I'll be damned if that movie didn't make me want to try. Let me also clarify that I am not athletic, so me surfing would not have been good for anyone. I just wanted you to know. But I do remember Johnny Tsunami with the grandpa. And I think they had a couple Johnny Tsunami movies. But I really only remember the first one. I don't know if I was maybe too old when the other ones came out. But I do remember the first one. That one was pretty good. Genius. I don't remember that one, but I have seen it when flicking through the Disney Channel original movies on Disney Plus, which I'm sorry about that, but I will be canceling Disney Plus because First Amendment, I guess, doesn't apply to everyone. But I don't want to talk about that in this video. I do want to talk about Disney Channel original movies and where the stickers are from. We're going to keep it light and bright today. So, yeah, I don't remember Genius. Don't Look Under the Bed. I do remember that was a monsterish movie that came out around Halloween. Horse Sense. I know it's about horses, but I am not a horse girl, so I definitely did not watch that. And if you don't know what a horse girl is, you absolutely do. You're just lying to yourself. Okay. Carly Plans foil bundle, Carly Plans foil bundle, Carly Plans Sweet Avis paper, and the foil bundle. This is coming out super cute. Okay, now we're into 2000. The world did not end, in case you were surprised, in the year 2000. Whenever I say that, it makes me think of the Jonas Brothers song, I've Been to the Year 3000. Honestly, that song really is good. The old Jonas Brothers songs really, really have a special place in my heart. Up, Up, and Away. Let me look at what this says. Oh, okay. So his Up, Up, and Away is about the family of superheroes. I do vaguely remember that. But not enough to tell you anything about it, so it couldn't have been that good. But I do remember that one. The family of superheroes. I know they got to save the world. They kind of hide their identity. Then they're like, oh my God, we're superheroes. I do remember that. The Color of Friendship. That is about the exchange student who comes to America from South Africa, learns about apartheid, deals with racism. Honestly, very heavy and good movie. Great movie. I remember that one. Alley Cat Strike was fun. I remember it's about bowling, and I do remember that there is a scene where there's like a really hard bowling move, like a 7-10 split or something, and they do it. They do like the really slow spin of the ball. I don't know why that has stuck with me all these years, but it really still has. Okay. Foil bundle, Carly, foil bundle, Carly for the end. Oh, this is from this one here. This is from my friend Corks and Corks Co. Laurel on Etsy. This is from Carly, foil bundle, Corks and Corks Co. Carly, foil bundle, Carly, foil bundle. Okay, I think I did it for that one. I don't even know. I'm just like yapping. Oh, and just like that. So cute. First half is done. Rip Girls. I recently watched Rip Girls. Rip Girls is the girl's mom is like a super famous surfer. She dies, leaves the girl this like, I don't know, estate in Hawaii. And the dad, like, you know, remarries and brings her to Hawaii. And she falls in love with it, and she becomes a surfer girl on her mom's longboard, and it's beautiful. And she meets a boy, and, oh, God, to be young and in love. Oh, I would love that. Okay. I do remember that one. I don't remember watching that one, though, like, when it came out. So, I don't know what I probably did. But, like, if the movie wasn't, you know, slapping, I don't have, like, a recollection of it, which is fine. Then there's Miracle in Lane 2. What one is that about? It says it's a biographical sports film. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember Frankie Muniz wants to do like the soapbox derby, and he's in a wheelchair. I do remember that one. Frankie Muniz was very popular at the time of that, so I can imagine that's why he was in that, not because of his great acting abilities, if I'm being honest with you. I remember the Disney Channel original movies had like a lot of like sports themes. Stepsister from Planet Weird was pretty good, where literally the stepsister and her dad are aliens. Love it. Carly Plans, foil bundle, Carly, foil bundle, Carly, foil bundle. I don't even know. But I do remember the stepsister and the dad are literally aliens. And they're there to like hide from the evil guy on their planet. The evil guy crashes the wedding. But of course they end up staying because they've developed like a sisterly bond. Beautiful. beautiful. And I watch these because I've seen some of them now, and the outfits are just so early 2000s, and excuse me, I would give anything to go into a limited too and like buy clothing that'll fit me now. Like, I need to have adult clothing, but I would really do anything to go into a limited too, go shopping, buy like an outfit, go out in the outfit. And I do hear it's coming back, but I really fear it's not going to be the same. So, that makes me sad, but that's all right. What is something, like, if you're around my age, what is something that you really miss from that time period? That's what I want to know. Like, is it the clothing? Is there like a food item that you wish you could desperately get? For me, I miss reading magazines like J14, Teen Vogue, YM, like real magazines. That's what I miss. And like getting magazines in the mail or going to the supermarket and getting, you know, a magazine, the stickers that used to come in magazines or temporary tattoos. That really is like what I miss the most. Sure, I like the outfits and, you know, the TV was better, but there's something about, truly something about like print media. Because that's like where I developed my love for like stationery, is because of just magazines. I used to read magazines. Fun fact, I'm telling you this years after the fact. The one time I stole something, there was a magazine. I don't remember which one it was, but it had stickers on the outside that I desperately wanted. But I didn't have any money to pay for the magazine, so I did steal the stickers off the front of the magazine. So somebody who bought that magazine did not get the stickers that came with it. And truly, I've been guilt-ridden about it since then. I've been guilt-ridden. Oh, I forgot to say where all these things are from. Okay, let me do that now. I'm a mess. But yeah, so to that person who bought that magazine that I stole the stickers off of, I'm so sorry. Carly foil bundle, Carly foil bundle, Carly foil bundle, sugar pop fizz, Carly foil bundle, sugar pop fizz, Carly sugar pop fizz, foil bundle, Carly foil bundle, Carly Quirks and Corks Co, the little doom scroll, because that's me. That is actually from my freebie from Carly Plans. Well, no, because I'm getting a new freebie. But it was on my freebie. But I don't think you can get it now. No, you can until the end of September. So, last chance to get my current freebie. Last chance. That is so freaking cute. I love these colors. There is something about a purple, like, oh, that really gets me going. What about you? What's a color in your planner that you could just use forever and not even be sick of it a little bit? I'd say for me, it's purple. Okay, back to Ready to Run. Don't remember that one. Energetic girl who dreams of becoming a jockey. To be honest with you, don't remember seeing that. Quince, I do remember, features the original Miss Marnie, Kimberly J. Brown. And her parents become famous overnight because they have 5 children at once. And I know they get a diaper sponsorship, and the manager is evil. I remember that. The other me. Oh, that's when the kid clones himself. One of the youngest Lawrence brother. What is his name? Andy. I don't know. I don't trust grown men who go by Andy. I just have to be honest. He clones himself and ends up, and the clone is like a genius. So he, you know, uses it. I remember that. I remember the Lawrence brothers were very big because I remember they had their show Brotherly Love. I always preferred the middle Matthews, or the middle Lawrence brother, Matthew, who was on Boy Meets World as Jack, Sean Hunter's brother. Another great show. Andrew and I recently watched the whole thing. And wow, I gotta be honest with you. Watching that show as an adult, it's heavy. I cried at almost every episode. That's not saying much though, because I really am a crier. Okay, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. That was their Halloween one. Is with one of the aunts from Sabrina, and she literally goes on a date with a vampire. And her kids try to stop her because they're like, oh my God, Mom's on a date with a vampire. I remember enjoying that movie. It was fun, funny. They always did something for Halloween, and that was Halloween in the year 2000. Then there was Phantom of the Megaplex. I know that was a play on Phantom of the Opera. I remember enjoying that one too because I do like Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, very loosely based on Phantom of the Opera. Like strange things are happening in the theater. And then The Ultimate Christmas Present. Oh, I remember that one. That is where they like get the weather machine, I'm pretty sure, and then they like make it snow on Christmas. Okay. Foil Bundle, Carly, Foil Bundle, Carly, Sugar Pop Fizz, Foil Bundle, Carly, Foil Bundle, Carly, and Foil Bundle. That was a good one. Oh, we're only in the year 2001. Okay, that's fine. Because sometimes you have to do what you have to do. All right, the first Disney Channel original movie to premiere in the year 2001. Oh my gosh, was Xenon the sequel. So I did recently watch Xenon the sequel. And while it is not bad, they replaced Raven-Symoné as Nebula. And I don't think they thought people were going to notice. But they replaced Raven-Symoné. And the reason I'm saying her name that way is because I watched something where Raven, I believe it was on her podcast that she does with her wife. Or she was being interviewed on somebody else's podcast. I know very distinctively she had a microphone in front of her mouth. She said basically, hey guys, you've been pronouncing my name wrong my whole life. And she said it's because it has the little accent on the E. So, fun fact, it's not Raven-Symoné, it's Raven-Symoné. Okay? Call her by her correct name. By her government-issued name. But they replaced her, ironically enough, with the woman from The Color of Friendship. And it just did not hit the same. She was not the Nebula that I know and love. So, that was that. Motocrossed. Was that about the girl? Oh, the girl in Motocrossed. You know, I remember that, but I don't really remember that. Too many sports movies. I'm noticing that the Disney Channel original movies that I remember the best are not the sports ones. Okay? I'm not a sports girl. Never have been. I never have been. I'm not athletic in any way. Then there was The Luck of the Irish. I do remember that, where Kyle finds out he's a leprechaun and he loses his lucky charm. That one came out ironically. Not ironically, I'm sure they planned it. Around St. Patrick's Day in March of 2001. I do remember that one. I remember his hair goes green because the lucky charm, like keeps him from being a leprechaun. Or like his leprechaun features. And I remember he gets really small. His mom gets really, really small. The dad is not a leprechaun. Kyle is only half leprechaun. But again, that was a sports one because Kyle was a sporty person. Then there was Hounded. This was something about a lost dog. I don't remember anything about that movie. And honestly, I don't even know if I've ever seen that one. Might have to rewatch some of these. Nope, I can't because I canceled my Disney Plus subscription. Okay, that's fine. But I don't know if I remember that. Probably not. Okay. We made it to 2001, and I probably talked your ear off about some random things that nobody cares about. Carly Plans, foil bundle, 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 Mick Plans, Carly Plans. Let me pop this baby back into my planar. It's a planar, everyone. I need to go to sleep. I've been up since very early in the morning, and I need to go to bed. That's how tired I am. All right. This is the finished spread. I am absolutely obsessed with how this turned out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you all in my next video.